Man, what's good? What's good?
What's
I
up?
want to give a proper introduction, man. Today, man, I got two twin brothers. I got Chavez and Angel Barrientes, man. Some of the best talent that you see right here in the sport of boxing.
Hmm.
And you got many promoters looking at them, trying to sign them. Man, I really appreciate your time today.
Yeah,
No problem, no problem.
Man,
hmm
let's take it back to the early beginnings, man. You started boxing at the age of 7.
Yep.
yeah.
What was that like, man, your first time stepping into the gym?
My dad was always a boxing fan, so he named me after the boxer Julio Cesar Chavez. So he was always a boxing fan, so he always knew he wanted us to box. So when he was 7, he no one wanted us to take us because we're so young. So he opened up his own gym, and he started training us. So
Yeah, just like he said, when we first got in the gym, started getting good, and we just really liked it. So we just stayed in the gym and kept on working hard.
yeah.
I want to talk about your amateur accolades, man. Start with you, Chavez. Talk about how many national championships you won
All
and
right.
also international competition as well.
All right. I have probably like around 100 fights, probably like maybe 5 losses. Um, I made the team 2017. Was it 2017?
Yeah.
I made the U.S. national team 2017, my junior year. Got to travel out to Hungary. Got a silver medal in Hungary for the 15-16 International Olympics. Was it the Junior Olympics? It was like
Yeah.
Junior Olympic International team. So I got a silver medal there. I went to England and fought in England for a silver medal too. So
How
yeah.
about
Yeah.
yourself, Angel?
Yeah, I made the 2017, 2018 US team. I have like 14, 15 national titles. Fought 8 times international, 8-0 international. I have about around 100 fights, same like 5 losses, and yeah, just we have a lot of amateur experience. Fighting for we fought amateur for like 10, 9 years. Yeah, so I have a lot of amateur experience.
hmm
Talk about for my audience the difference between international competition and competition within the U.S.
I say international's a little different. Like they like boxing out there.
Yeah,
So, just different styles you usually see in the U.S.
yeah.
hmm
International boxing is way different. They're like a lot more awkward and stuff you don't really see in the U.S.
hmm
Yeah.
What was it like to be a part of the U.S. Team Select? Talk about that experience.
That's pretty cool. You got to see a lot of familiar faces. We did a couple training camps back in Long Beach with Jackrabbit Boxing. So yeah, that was pretty cool. We went and trained with them. Then we went to where did we go?
England.
England. Yeah, we went to England with them. So that was pretty cool. We went out there for a week. Trained, sparred, got to fight. It was a good experience.
Yeah.
Now, as far as the crowd, how different is it when you go overseas compared to what you see in the States?
Oh
Oh
yeah.
man, it's way
Going over
different.
there and overseas, that everybody's against you. Even I remember we fought in England. We're like the only Americans there. Uh,
Yeah,
Everybody's just against you, and there's a lot of like it's very intense because you don't even know what they're saying. They be speaking different languages
yeah.
and stuff, and they just everybody's against you. But you just gotta stay focused and do what you're there for.
Hey, I got to ask, man, speak on the daily grind that you have within the pound for pound gym, man. What's some of the things that you work on a daily?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
We do we get in the gym, do a normal jump rope, shout box. We do a lot of tech sparring, just to keep our technique sharp, and we do a lot of sparring with each other, and a lot of drills just to keep us sharp.
Yeah, work on our distance, because we're long, we gotta use our jab a lot. So, we
Yeah,
work on the jab a lot.
Now,
yeah.
for everyone that knows, man, you turned pro. What was the deciding factor in turning pro?
You know, we had a lot of experience. A lot of people were looking at us. We just decided to make transition to pro.
Yeah,
And that was back in November.
yeah,
We
because
turned pro.
we're 1 year short for the Olympics too.
Oh
We're
yeah,
young, so
we couldn't
my
make
dad
the Olympics, so yeah,
my
we
dad just
decided to.
decided pro
Mhm.
is the best choice for us.
How different do you think it would have been if you were at that age to fight in the Olympics? Would that factor of going turning pro changed at that point in your mind?
Yeah,
You think?
We probably would have stayed for the Olympics, and
Yeah, I know for a fact I
I
would have
probably
wanted to
yeah,
go.
I think I would have won
I
for
know
sure.
for a fact I would have wanted to go to out there in different countries. I do really good with a lot of them styles out there.
Now, both of you fight at the 122.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now, talk about the landscape of what you see at the 122 right now, and what is your focus currently right now? I know, like for the first 10 fights, you work your way up, and
Yeah.
then eventually you get to the level of the step up fight. So,
Yeah.
talk about that process.
Yeah. I mean, right now, we getting our fights and getting our experience. We only got 3 fights, but we working our way up there. But at 122, I don't see nobody giving us a problem.
Yeah, a lot of prospects at 122, but we're trying to become one of the youngest world champions, so we're trying to get up there fast. So yeah.
At what age did you actually start sparring with professional boxers?
I'd probably say like
Six,
15, 16,
16. I say
16.
like
Yeah.
16. Yeah, we
So we
started
said,
working with a lot of
hmm
younger pros, and then
uh,
now all we spar is good competition. So
yeah, a lot of people think we're way heavier than we are because we're so tall and long.
yeah, we know how to
So
keep our distance
yeah.
with bigger guys in the ring.
hmm
What was the experience like for the first time stepping in a ring with a professional compared to amateurs?
They throw harder punches. They work at a slower pace. Amateurs real fast pace. It's a little different.
Yeah, they hit harder, and they just have a pro style. It's not really too much different. It's just more slower, and they pick their shots. I'd say it's a little bit easier than amateur uh, sparring because they're just like slow and what they have to do because they're 12 round fighters.
What was the biggest adjustment you made in going from amateur to pro?
I think it was our.
Yeah, probably our pace.
We worked at a real super fast pace amateur. So we slowed down our pace a lot. Like, we work on picking our punches. Throwing harder punches. So it's a little different, but not too different from our amateur stuff.
What was the hardest sparring for both of you, man, that you've been a part of?
I say this dude named Tomoki Kameda. I think he's a 118 or 122 world champion. Yeah, he hit pretty hard. I was probably like maybe 15 pounds lighter than him, but it was good work. But he was trying to take my head off.
Yeah, honestly, I'd probably say sparring my brother and sparring my friend DJ in the gym because we all know each other's style really good. So we're just kind of like a chess match. If you miss, you're gonna get hit. So it's kind of like just a chess match in there.
Speaking of your brother, man, what is it like to spar your brother?
We
Our dad don't really let us spar
yeah
each other. He'll let us do like jab drills and stuff, but he said we'd be like trying to take each other's head off, and that's
yeah
not good.
he
So
don't let us spar too much. We do drills a lot with each other, but
yeah, but he won't let us like full on
yeah,
spar.
because we'll try to take each other's heads off.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, man, have things ever got too heated to where he actually had to break it up?
Nah, not
Oh no,
necessarily. Just like probably just like
it's
hitting
just
on the break and just start fighting dirty, but nothing personal. Just brothers in there.
yeah.
What's a day in the life for you two brothers, man? Like when you wake up in the morning to the time you go to sleep, what's a normal day for you?
Training camp. We wake up. We'll go hit the gym early. Come back, do our strength and conditioning, and run at night.
And then
Yep.
sparring days we'll do the same thing. Go spar. It matters how much rounds, and then come back, run, rest. A lot of resting in our day.
hmm
We our manager likes us to get the most rest we can.
hmm
What's the diet and nutrition like?
Our diet, I mean, we don't even walk around too heavy. Like right now, I'm like 128, 129, so
Yeah.
I'm not even far from 122.
We don't have to really worry about weight. My last fight I went vegetarian, so I tried that out for the first time, and I felt good.
Yeah, so the weight's not really a problem. We'll mix in some protein shakes and just cut back on our food a little bit, eat a little bit healthier, but nothing too intense.
Speaking of that, man, what was the deciding factor to actually try out to be a vegan?
I watched this documentary, and I just thought I would give it a try. I seen a lot of like great performances from people who turned vegetarian. So I wanted to try it out, and I felt great. I ate a lot. I had a lot more energy. So I think I'm gonna do it again.
Do you think that would be your permanent lifestyle?
No, I still like eating meat. I feel like it just I'll do it for training camps. I think I'm gonna add chicken into my diet though for more protein.
Man, what is it like, man, to be trained by your dad?
Oh yeah, it's great. It's great to have like a father figure in the ring with us. Yeah, we've been training. We know, that was our only trainer, so
That's all we know is
a
our
lot of
dad.
it's a
Yeah.
lot of my dad says it's always hard. A lot of people don't like their dad as a trainer, but I feel it works out great for us.
Talk about the importance that he has to be in your corner and influence he has on your life, and what's some of the life lessons that you take away from your dad?
Oh no, it's great to have my dad. He teaches us everything, and even
Mm.
our mistakes, he'll tell us straight up, and everything we're doing wrong, and even outside the ring, he's a great dad. So inside and out, he's a great person.
Now, I've seen the picture of you and Tank Davis. What
Yeah.
was it like, man, to get that work with Tank?
Yeah,
Oh, it's great work.
it's a great experience. He's one of the A+ fighters in boxing right now. So you can't give any better work than that.
Yeah,
So
he's a great fighter. When you're in there, you got to be on your toes because you got good timing and stuff. So he's got to be on your A game boxing. It's
yeah,
good work
it's
though.
good work.
Now, you've known Floyd for a long time, correct?
Yeah,
Yeah. Well, we don't know him personally, but
but he's always seen us
we
around.
seen him around a lot.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a chance to really pick his brain and just to soak up some knowledge of boxing and also life in general from him?
Oh yeah, we go to we've been at Floyd's a couple times. We talked to him a couple times. He watched us spar when we sparred Tank, so it was a great experience.
Yeah, him watching us, everybody in the gym watching us, and even after, talking to him, it's pretty cool.
Mhm.
What's one of the biggest lessons that you learned from Floyd?
I would just say just watching him fight, his defense is really good, just how poised he is in the
How
ring and
smart
how
his ring
smart.
generalship, how he
Yeah,
moves around the ring.
so I'd say just probably watching his fight is pretty learning.
One of the things Floyd talk about is the hit and not get hit mentality when it comes to the sport of boxing for the longevity in the sport. How important is footwork in the sport of boxing?
It's super important. Knowing where you're at in the ring. Even like your jab. That's like the most important thing for us. That's our defense, offense. Keeps our range. That's
Yeah, I'd say feet is probably one of the most important things.
mhm.
You got to be able to move when somebody comes in, and
Yeah. Your
that's
angle,
what save you from
everything. Yeah.
anything. Yeah.
Outside of boxing, man, what's some of the things you like to do?
I like playing 2K,
Yeah, probably
playing
playing video games,
basketball,
probably go hang out with friends.
yeah, stuff like that.
Yeah,
I'm not too big. I'm like, I don't go to no parties or nothing like that. So I
we
just like
just
chilling.
chill home, hang out with friends, play video games, go play basketball. Whatever.
Yeah.
Now, what your friends think about you fight, man?
They support us on all the way. We got a lot of friends that box too. Most of
Yeah,
our friends are from
most of our friends
boxing,
are in the
so
gym, so
Oh, okay, yeah.
yeah, they
mhm.
know it's
They know our dedication, how much we put into the sport.
Now you got a lot of promotional companies looking at you right now,
yeah.
man. What would it take for you two brothers to sign with a promotional company? What's the deciding factor with that? And could you see yourself doing two separate deals with a different promotional company, or do you come as a package deal?
Nah, we probably would come out as a package deal.
Yeah, probably come together.
We're with our manager Bob Santos, so he's taking good care of us right now. So
We fight on PBC October 3rd. Yeah. So
yeah, we can,
we'll never know. We might be working with them to see how we fight and
yeah,
everything
see how
goes
it
good.
turns out.
Being young fighters, man, how much pressure is it on you knowing that you have a huge spotlight on you to be the next generation and future stars of the sport of boxing? Is there a lot of pressure on you at this
Uh,
time?
nah, I don't feel any pressure. I've been working really hard, so I feel like everything that's gonna happen is supposed to happen. We've been working really hard, and I feel like everything we're gonna do, we deserve.
Yeah, yeah, same thing. I feel like we train so hard, and eventually we're gonna get there. And I don't feel like any pressure because I know I'm gonna get there.
Now I gotta ask, man, who's your favorite? Which one of you favorite fighters, Manny Pacquiao? Is it both?
That's both
Oh
of us.
yeah, we both
Yeah.
like Manny Pacquiao.
Now, have you ever had a chance to meet him?
Yeah, we actually I forget what fight.
Once or twice we
I
met
think it
him.
was like Bradley or something.
Yeah, we met him at the UNLV track. So
Yeah, and the UNLV college, he runs at the tracks when he fights in Vegas. So
so
we
we gotta
went
see
and go
him.
see him run in shadow box. It was pretty cool though.
Yeah.
Now, have you ever had a chance to get some sparring in with him? And
Uh,
would you like that opportunity?
I mean, yeah, if I was his weight, definitely I
Yeah,
would try
yeah.
to get in the ring with him. But right now, he's big. I feel like he don't even need to fight no more. You know, he did enough in the sport. I feel like he should just retire.
Now, with the background of being Mexican and Filipino, would you would love to have a fight one day in the Philippines?
Oh
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
that'd be dope. Yeah, I mean anywhere we could fight, that'd be dope. You
yeah,
know,
that'd
especially
be
the Philippines, that'd be tight.
yeah, that'd be pretty cool to fight in our our heritage. In the Philippines, that'd be cool.
Now, currently, man, who do you feel is the best pound for pound fighter in boxing today?
Right now, uh,
Um,
no, I mean there's a lot of good time. Honestly, I can't say my favorite right now.
yeah, I
But there's
could
a
throw
lot of
out
good
like
people right now in the sport.
Lomachenko, Earl Spence.
Yeah, probably one of those. Earl
Yeah,
Spence,
probably
probably
one
one of my
one of
favorites right now.
those. I like Lomachenko. How smart he is, crazy.
Yeah, I know you just currently got into the sport of boxing, been doing it ever since the age of 7. But have you thought about life after boxing, even at this age of
Uh,
17? Have you thought about beyond?
yeah,
I mean,
it's
just
just getting there. We got to get there first. We got to make our money first. We want to be smart with our money. Invest. I want to live off. I don't want to just fight and just retire and not invest nothing. So I want to be smart. Invest.
Now, do either one of you, you talked about it, upcoming fights coming up?
yeah. We're supposed to fight October 3rd, so yeah, that's probably gonna be our date. Just working towards that. If anything comes up, we'll let you know. But that's what we're aiming for right now.
Mm-hmm.
Even though you are young, and young people can even go through trials and tribulations of life, what's one of the toughest things that either one of you been through in your road to becoming a professional boxer? And has there ever been times that you really wanted to maybe even quit the sport?
Uh,
No, I
no.
don't feel like saying quit. It gets hard sometimes.
Yeah,
Training.
I'd probably just say sacrifice. We sacrifice a lot of things.
Yeah.
Even as a kid, going out, or even we did online school for like 3 years. We just make sacrifices, but nothing that really made me want to quit boxing. We're too far in to go out.
Yeah, that's what I say. I say like, it gets hard sometimes, but I think about like
Our future,
our amateur career and everything. Like, I don't just want to put that to the side and quit boxing. Like, I done too much in the sport to like quit. So.
How tough was it for you when you heard the news about Danny?
Oh yeah, that was crazy, man. Like, he was like a brother to us. We know him ever since we started boxing. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah. He's a
crazy to
great
hear.
boxer too. So
Yeah, it's crazy to hear that sad news.
yeah, yeah. But
He was
rest in peace. But
yeah,
he's a great boxer, and he was a great friend too. So yeah.
Now,
well, go
now
ahead.
who are some of the trainers that you work with and would love to work with one day?
Our only trainer was our dad
And our coach
and our
DJ.
coach DJ.
Pretty much both of them has been training us since we were
Yeah, so
younger. They've both always been in our corner. So that's who we're sticking with for the rest of our career.
yeah.
Now I got to ask you about somebody from my area, man, that's gonna be coming out there in a couple of weeks to get some work
Yeah.
with Jamal Harvey.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's I fought him I fought him twice. So he's real competitive. Great style. Good guy too. So
Yeah, we were out there in Colorado. I went to Bulgaria with Jamal. Yeah, so he's pretty cool, cool guy, but he's very competitive, good boxer.
mhm.
Well, what's one of your most memorable experiences from an event?
I would say probably winning the nationals
Yeah,
back in. Yeah, that was a good
Yeah,
experience.
national is pretty good. They're very
Mhm.
competitive. There's a lot of people. Everybody's fighting there.
Yeah, a lot of people are watching you. It's great. It's a
Yeah,
good experience.
it's real fun out there. fighting every day and moving up in the rankings, and it's cool.
When it's all said and done, man, where do you see your career in boxing?
I feel like I have multiple titles. You know,
Yeah,
we fight at 122, so who knows? We can move up. Throughout our career to 146. So, you know,
47. Yeah,
I mean 147. So
yeah. I just
I
want to
feel
be one
like
of
we're
the
gonna move up
best.
in weights as we get older. We
I want
build.
to be a multiple weight class champion and be one of the best. So yeah.
You know, with Manny being your favorite, man, how crazy is it to see what he's done in his career to go from what one
Weight or something. Yeah,
106 something like that all the way up to
It's
147?
uh, knowing that we have a chance to do that too, since we're so light in weight right
yeah. We're
now.
so light and right, and we're really tall. So even you never know in the next years we could just move up weight classes. That's the plan to just
Yeah,
go
keep
win titles
fighting.
and move up. That's what we're trying to do.
Yeah.
Hey man, hey, I'll be out there in a couple of weeks, man. I would love to
Yeah,
come by, man, and
yeah,
check
yeah.
it out.
Out.
Hey man, I really appreciate your time coming on today. I want to thank your dad, man,
Yeah, yeah.
for allowing me to speak to you two today, and I see great things coming for you. And good luck on your next upcoming fight.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you for having us
Appreciate it.
on.
All right, take care.
Yeah.
All right.